Welcome back to another episode of Sauteing with Sparks. You already know it's Soul Food Sunday, hitting y'all with a recipe so good it's gonna hit the soul. So I know you remember after church going to that Red Lobster. I'm telling you, my favorite thing at Red Lobster was them Cheddar Bay biscuits and that shrimp pasta. So today we're getting ready to make that pasta for you. So let's go ahead and get started.
So to get started, we're gonna mince 2 garlic cloves and 1/4 of a shallot. Now, in your trustworthy pan, you're going to go ahead and add some oil and butter to the pan, and we're going to go ahead and heat that up. Next, once that butter is melted, we're going to drop in our garlic and shallots, and we're going to saute that up. Next, we're going to go ahead and drop in our shrimp. I season my shrimp with some seafood seasoning, but you guys can use anything that you prefer, that or even some Italian seasoning for your shrimp. So I'm not going to cook the shrimp all the way through, just until they're pink on each side. Then we're going to remove the shrimp from the pan. And later on, once the pasta and everything's done, we're going to toss it back in. It's going to continue to cook at the end. Now we're going to add some butter to the pan. Mix that in with all that good shrimp and garlic flavor. And then after that, we're going to add a splash of some white wine. I'm doing a splash of Chardonnay. You can do Pinot Grigio as well. Telling you, this recipe is going to be so good. When that wine reduced down, we're going to go in with some chicken broth, and we're going to let that do the same thing, reduce it down. Next, we're going to season it up with some garlic powder. Make sure we keep that garlic flavor in there. Don't forget your salt, because that salt is going to help enhance the flavor. All right, so now that the chicken broth has cooked down, give it a quick little stir, give it a 1-2. Now it's time to add in that heavy whipping cream, baby. I'm telling you, that's going to get all that pasta nice and creamy. Ooh, we can't wait. I'm telling you. Once that heavy cream start bubbling up and start thickening up on you, we're going to go ahead and add in a ladle of some of that pasta water. Of course, we're going to have to add in some red chili flakes and Italian seasoning. All right, so now that the sauce is ready to go, it's time to wrap this up. Let's go ahead and drop in our pasta. This is going to be some whole wheat bronze cut linguine pasta, talking about bad and bougie. Next, we're going to drop them shrimp back in there. Remember, we didn't cook the shrimp all the way through, so let's just make sure they simmer in that pan for a little bit, make a little love. Then, of course, top it off with some of your favorite Parmesan cheese. I'm telling you, because we bougie here. And then, of course, a fresh squeeze of some lemon, and our favorite green to top it off, some parsley.
Let's go ahead and dive into it. Come check it out with me. Get that pasta. Give it a nice twirl. Grab that shrimp up, already locked in there. Let's go ahead and get into it. Folks, I'm telling you, delicious. It's definitely hitting the soul. That shrimp cooked to perfection. This pasta is delicious. Folks, just 10 out of 10. Of course, you got to finish it down with some good old wine. Because, baby, it's Sunday. It's time to wind down and relax because you got a stressful week ahead of you, possibly. But, hey, cheers to you. And that's a Soul Food Sunday with Sauteing with Sparks. Bye-bye.